I beg your pardon? No, I don't need you to repeat yourself. I heard you clear as day. Despite your nervous mumbling, I heard you. And what I heard, I need a moment to process all of this. All of what? What do you think? All of what you just said. I need a moment to understand what this might mean, and to assess my thoughts so that I can ask you a few questions. Yes, I do have questions about this. No, I don't know, actually. I don't know how I feel about all of this. I don't know if I feel like this is bad. I know what you said. You told me that you're one of those queer people, and for all of my life I have never had a problem with anyone who is like that. I couldn't care less whom you're attracted to. I honestly could not. However, recently I have begun to question absolutely everything I ever thought to be true about the world. I have learned that apparently angels are more akin to what we believe demons are like, and demons are actually closer to what we believe angels are like. The church says angels are good and demons are bad. Oftentimes the church also says that the queers are bad. And the only other person I have ever known for certain was queer was Grell. Exactly. Grell, the Reaper who killed my aunt with a chainsaw. So I apologize if this is a rude question. I apologize. I don't know what to think anymore. So I simply want you to be honest with me. Are you a Reaper or a demon or some kind of supernatural being who could kill me? You're not? And you are certain of this? Alright then. So, exactly what I suspected is true. Anyone can be really anything in terms of sexuality and gender identity. Reapers, demons, humans. So, you are not a demon, you are not a Reaper, you're not anything that I need to be afraid of. You're still just a human. You're just a human boy who likes human boys. Am I understanding that correctly? So then that leads me to another question. Why exactly are you telling me this? I know that you and I are close business associates, and I would say that we are friends, as you said. However, why do you think that this is something I need to know? I never paid any mind to your romantic preferences, and quite frankly, I intend to keep it that way. After all, I don't even have time for my own romantic life. Why would I have time for anyone else's? Okay, I get it. This is important to you, and I'm your friend, and I'm someone who is close with you, so you wanted to share it with me. Alright, that is all I needed to know. And then third, I can't even believe I need to ask this. You said that my suspicions were correct, that my original beliefs were true. You are not anything supernatural, you're not dangerous, you're still just a human, you're just a boy who likes boys romantically. So why exactly does the church have a problem with that? They just don't like it? You've got to be joking. You are unquestionably serious. So you're telling me that since the church just doesn't like gay people, they're saying that being gay is a sin? I cannot even begin to express how utterly ridiculous such a notion is. Just because they don't like something, it's automatically going to send you to hell? That is preposterous. Believe me, I am well aware of the fact that I am the last person who should be giving advice about what is and isn't morally acceptable. But this? Simply being attracted to the same gender, the same sex? How on earth is that going to send you to hell? I've heard that people could buy their way to heaven after they cheat on their wives. I've heard that people could buy their way into heaven for having committed murder. But apparently you'll be sent to hell and tortured for all eternity because you're attracted to someone who isn't required by society to wear a dress? That is the most ridiculous piece of nonsense I have ever heard. And I have sat through Grell's lecture about why she and Sebastian would make a perfect couple. I have heard some ridiculous shit in my life. But this really takes the cake. Do you want me to send Sebastian to murder them? I am not joking. I will do it. I have absolutely no issue with doing that. So tell me, do you want me to have him do that? Are you kidding me? Fine, we won't stoop to their level. Although it is my personal belief that we would never be able to reach their level, no matter how far we stoop, because they've sunk that low. But regardless, is that all you wish to discuss? Yes, that is correct. I have no issue with the fact that you are queer. As I've said, I do not have issues with anyone simply because they're queer. I only have issues with one queer person because she's an annoying murderer. I beg your pardon? You did not just ask that. No, I'm not offended that you're asking me if I know my sexuality. I'm shocked that you didn't hear me when I said earlier that I don't even have time to think of my own romantic preferences, so I don't have time to think about anyone else's. I have never thought about this kind of thing. I honestly don't even think of my fiancée in a romantic way. She's my friend from childhood. I care about her a great deal. I have far more important things to be thinking about than whom I'm attracted to. That said, why exactly are you asking me that question? There's more to your reasoning for wanting to tell me specifically that you're queer? What exactly is that supposed to mean? Yes, I am going to make you say it, because until you say it, I am going to hope that my assumption is incorrect. No, it isn't anything personal, it's just... I I don't know how to describe it. It's just... I don't need another responsibility weighing down on me. What do I mean? If you say what I think you're going to say, which, why don't you say it now, just to make certain I don't misunderstand what you're trying to say? That is exactly what I was afraid of. So you are attracted to me, and I have no idea whom I'm attracted to, if anyone. I honestly don't know if I like girls, boys, both, or neither. I have never had time to think about things like that. I have never had any reason to think about things like that either. And now, that adds a whole new layer of responsibilities that I need to handle. Such as what? Such as I need to actually sit down and start thinking about my romantic preferences so I can figure out if I am queer, and if I am, I need to figure out if I'm attracted to you, and if I am, I need to figure out how to explain that to my fiancé, and if I'm not attracted to you, but I am queer, I need to figure out how to express that to you without breaking your heart and then losing you as a friend and a business associate. And if I'm not queer altogether, then I still have to explain that to you, and even though you might be understanding, that still adds a level of stress that I cannot handle right now. Oh, believe me, I know. I know that that was a lot, and I'm a lot, and my whole life is a lot, but I honestly can't afford for it to not be a lot right now. I am living with a sword hanging over my head. Every single day I wonder if today will be the day that I die. And now, even if I love you, even if I love Lizzie, no matter what, I can't give either of you what you want. I can't give Lizzie a wedding someday. I can't give her a family. I can't give her my heart. And even if I love you, I can't give you those things either. I am going to die young. I've known that for quite some time now. And I know that you know that, and Lizzie, she has no idea. Look, I don't mean to make you feel bad for telling me all of this. I really don't, and I haven't said it yet, so I will say it now. I'm glad that you felt comfortable telling me these things. It truly does mean quite a bit to me to know that you're such a close friend that you can tell me these things. But I don't know if I will ever be able to figure this out, especially not with the limited time that I have. I will make an effort, though. I can promise you that. I don't know if I love you, but I do care about you. And I really want to make an effort to give you some closure about all of this. So just be patient with me, and know that I am trying to figure all of this out. But as I'm sure you know, this is certainly not easy for anyone. Least of all someone with limited time and limited knowledge of how any of this works. Really? You're willing to wait? I appreciate that. Just don't take it the wrong way if you have to wait a while longer than expected.